Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and U.S. Senator Gillibrand are the most powerful Democratic voices yet, urging the governor to leave office in the wake of allegations of sexual harassment and groping. Both Schumer and Gillibrand have issued joint statements saying it's clear the governor has lost the confidence of his governing partners and the people of New York. Governor Cuomo refuses, however, to resign, insisting he never touched anyone inappropriately. News Nation's Tom Negevin joins us live tonight with the latest. Tom.
And Marnie, again, with all the pressure he's facing, the governor joined reporters by phone, again denying the allegations that he's facing and suggesting that he thinks what may be at play here is politics.
I did not do what has been alleged. Period.
But tonight, the calls for Andrew Cuomo's resignation continue to grow, notably among members of his own party. At the state capitol in Albany, an impeachment investigation is underway. New York Attorney General Letitia James has launched an independent probe into sexual harassment allegations from now 7 women, including 3 former aides and a current one. And the Department of Justice is months into an investigation into the Cuomo administration's underreporting of COVID deaths in nursing homes.
He should do something that's decent after these many indecent revelations and simply resign.
In a state reeling from a pandemic, with businesses struggling to recover and a budget due April 1st, 121 state lawmakers have publicly said they believe Cuomo can no longer govern and should quit now.
All the allegations that are sitting out there are all part of the investigative process for the articles of impeachment.
Several prominent members of the state's congressional delegation have joined calls for Cuomo's resignation, including House Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler, who said in a statement, Governor Cuomo has lost the confidence of the people of New York. Governor Cuomo must resign. Again today, he said he will not.
There are often many motivations for making an allegation. And that is why you need to know the facts before you make a decision. There are now 2 reviews underway. No one wants them to happen more quickly and more thoroughly than I do.
Leaving the impression we may not be hearing from him again for a while, Governor Cuomo said he won't be debating this further in the press, saying people know the difference between politics, cancel culture, and the truth. Live in New York, Tom Negevin, News Nation.